Chapter 8. Escape. Olivia flew up to a branch of the old pine tree and hid. She watched to see what was going to happen. The people from the village came back. They were, of course, quite happy. They carried the cages away from the pine tree, and Olivia watched. She quietly flew from tree to tree, following the people as they carried the cages down the path, further and further away from the old pine tree. "Do you think this is far enough?" asked one of the people from the village. "Don't you think we should take them to the other side of the river?" asked another person. "What a good idea," said another. They found several small boats and loaded the cages onto the boats. They rowed the boats across the river and then carried the cages further into the forest. At last they stopped. They put the cages on the ground and opened the doors of the cages. All of the animals scurried out of the cages as fast as they could. A wise owl was watching from a tree high above where the people from the village couldn't see her. After the people had picked up the cages and left, Olivia flew around the forest and called for all the animals to meet them down by the river. Eventually, they were all there, all 11 of them. "I could stand here and tell you, 'I told you so,' but we don't have time for that," said Olivia. "We must act quickly." "What are we going to do?" asked Wendy. "Simple," said Olivia. "Those who can swim will swim across the river. Those who can fly will fly across the river." "What about us?" asked Cherry. "Since Oscar and Megan live beside the river, they are excellent swimmers," answered Olivia. "They will swim to the other side of the river and push a boat to this side. Those of you who can't swim or fly will get into the boat. Then Oscar and Megan will push it back to the other side of the river. We must act fast, because we don't have very much time. Now, hurry!" Oscar and Megan quickly swam to the other side of the river. The other animals helped them untie the boat. They pushed the boat across the river. The animals that couldn't swim or fly quickly got into the boat. Then Oscar and Megan helped them get to the other side of the river. Once everyone was gathered, they ran and flew and slithered as fast as they could back to the old pine tree. In the meantime, the people had gone back to the village to collect their giant saw, and also a wagon to carry their huge Christmas tree from the forest back to the center of the village. It was easy for them to move through the forest with the saw, but not so easy with the wagon. It was big and heavy and not easy to drag through the thick forest. Slowly, they made their way down the path towards the old pine tree. They were having so much trouble with the wagon that they were not looking ahead. So they were almost directly in front of the pine tree when they finally looked up. They were shocked to see that all 11 animals were once again locked in a circle, protecting their special old pine tree. "Now what?" asked the grumpy old army captain.